here we go.
Is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you stopped by. Hey, if you're brand new, welcome. Grab a seat, stay a while, but do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button. Go next door, ring that bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button. Before you head out, drop a comment. If you're one of the over 700 subscribers here, well, welcome back for another round. I ask that you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment, because YouTube does love those comments. And of course, share this video out on all social media. Instagram, X socials, links are down below in the description. Also, the link to that really cool Joker Voice merch store. Been seeing a lot of folks grabbing some of that cool stuff. Should be one of them. Also a great way to support the channel. Oh boy, WrestleMania 41 after today is just 2 weeks away, and matches still need to come together as talent gears up for the showcase of the Immortals. Unfortunately, there just isn't enough room on the match cards for everyone on the roster to make an appearance. But there are some notables that at the time of recording this video still do not have a spot in WrestleMania. So let's discuss this.
And here we go.
Normally, at a WrestleMania, we get a showing of the WWE's finest, namely their champions. Now, we have two champions that not only have no path to WrestleMania at this point, but their entitled title reigns, in my opinion, have been really mishandled. Of course, I'm talking about the Women's United States Champion, Chelsea Green, and the Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria. Now, the WWE spent a lot of time hyping these titles up. They had tournaments. They even crowned a champion at one of Saturday night's main events. And yet, these two champions have no path and no plan to defend their titles at WrestleMania.
That makes no sense.
Now, another example of mishandled talent is Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods of the New Day. Now, after an amazing segment where both of them turned heel on their former friend Big E, they have pretty much been non-existent and irrelevant. This past Monday on Raw, after a couple wins in some previous weeks, they issued a challenge to the World Tag Team Champions, the War Raiders, and I guess this is going to come into a match that will probably end up making its way to WrestleMania, I guess.
Meh.
And these next two I'm going to discuss are far and away more confusing, and frankly, their absence as of right now is just egregious. Now, let's start with someone who seemed to be guaranteed a spot in what would be their first WrestleMania. I'm speaking about the former two-time NXT Women's Champion, Roxanne Perez. Now, leading into and beyond, say, the Royal Rumble, Roxanne had a feud with the role model Bayley, which even led up into the Elimination Chamber. And then, nothing. Literally, drop. Now, and speaking of the Royal Rumble, Roxanne set the women's record for the longest time in the match at just under 1 hour and 8 minutes and was the runner-up. And like I said, Roxanne even worked her way into being one of the 6 participants of the Elimination Chamber, of which both of these matches, the winner was a guaranteed Mania Championship match. And again, does Roxanne Perez have a match at WrestleMania 41? Nope. Instead, she's been doing cameos down in NXT where she's still putting over talent.
But why?
Finally, I want to talk about Liv Morgan. And I guess by extension, we can include her tag team partner, Raquel Rodriguez, and Dominic Mysterio. All 3 of them, at this time of recording, have no WrestleMania path in place. But I want to specifically focus on Liv Morgan, who, by the way, was not on the WrestleMania card for WrestleMania 40. Now, since then, until now, for the majority of this time frame, the WWE Women's Division was without Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley, Asuka, Io Sky, and Bianca Belair were pretty much stuck doing tag team work. So Liv Morgan, in her little 5'4" frame, carried the WWE Women's main roster on her small little shoulders as a Women's World Champion for about 8 months, becoming the first Women's Crown Jewel champion, capturing a 3rd tag team championship. And with just 2 weeks, this woman is not in a significant story that leads to WrestleMania.
It's wrong.
And like I said, we still have SmackDown tonight, Raw, and SmackDown next week before the go-home shows. So a lot can happen. And if it does happen, you know where to come to get the discussion about it. Right here, this channel, 7 p.m. for Wednesday night is overbooked. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, folks. Again, quick reminder before you head out the door, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I appreciate it. And we'll see you folks all very soon. Hope you had a great week. Have a wonderful weekend ahead of you. Always have fun. Keep talking. Keep smiling. Until next time, doodles.
I say you better